How you been?
Good.
Feels like it's been a while since we've seen you.
It's been a minute.
So I asked you the same question. How have ticket requests been? Family, friends, Pats, Bucs? We all knew this was coming for a while.
Yeah, not too crazy. About just 4 tickets this week. Yeah,
Lucky you.
yeah. Kind of like Nelson just said, kind of set the tone early on in the year, knowing family gonna want to come. New team. Big time game. So yeah.
Is that something you did in Philly, or a lot of guys have said that? Just set the tone early, like you know how to handle that business now.
Oh yeah, you have to. It's a crazy thing where you have friends and family where they're just like, hey man, give me a ticket to the game, this and that. And I'm like, I'm paying for these now, like, and you want to pay for your flight too now. So yeah, definitely setting the tone. Yeah.
Jalen, you've played against Tom Brady twice in your career, and
Mhm.
it's something not a lot of guys here have done for obvious reasons.
Right.
Just what do you remember or recall about those two games? I believe you played 100% of the defensive snaps, so you're certainly out there.
Yeah. I mean, for one, you're talking about the biggest game, that this game has to offer. So for sure, that game was definitely exciting. My first experience, and then of course the second time. Um, it's just all about coming down and going out there and playing. Not trying to make the game bigger than what it is. No matter the opponent that you're playing.
When you talk about Evans and Goodwin, how big are they and how fast are they?
How big are they and how fast are they?
I feel like one bullies and one can do it all.
Yeah. I mean, when you're talking about those two guys complementing each other, they do it very well, and especially in that offense, they do it very, very well as far as complementing each other.
Are they harder to defend on the smaller part of the field, like when you get inside the 20?
I guess we'll have to see on Sunday how that goes. I haven't played against those two guys, in this offense yet. But it's coming, so ask me after the game.
Can Brady? I mean, he's played 20-something years here. Can Brady be fooled? Can you disguise things? I mean, I would imagine he's seen everything that could be seen at this point.
I'm talking about being fooled. Asking me if another person can be fooled, that's kind of like me, I feel like asking you, can you be fooled on, certain stuff in the media, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's only an answer that you can answer. But as far as us as a defense, we got to know, like you just said, a guy who's played a lot of football, he's seen a lot of different looks. We got to know that, he's prepared for it regardless if whatever happens.
So when you're preparing for Tom this time around, I'm not looking for the game plan. I'm just thinking, the preparation for him. Do you feel like you're getting a lot of new information or different things to focus on this week as opposed to when you did it before?
Of course it's different. It's just the simple fact is different. Just different team, different coaches. I was with offensive minded coach for 5 years now, defensive minded coach. But as far as the information goes, just like my previous team, you're getting a scouting report. You're getting, of course we're 3 games in. Teams' tendencies, the percentages and this and that. I think it's just the biggest thing with it is, studying those and knowing those down to the T.
What have you seen from Antonio Brown on film?
He's still Antonio Brown. You know what I'm saying? A guy who's, a threat in the passing game for sure. It doesn't look like he's lost a step.
Jalen, do you feel like you bring an important perspective to the locker room this week as a guy who did not play with Tom Brady? It just feels like there's a lot of respect and admiration kind of being thrown his way this week.
Yeah.
But there are a handful of guys that have never played with him before. Is that important for you to kind of bring that perspective to the team this week, do you think?
The respect is there. The guy has done what he's done. It's set in stone. I think as far as when you're saying me coming, like you're saying, from a different team, it's more of me, asking the guys around in the locker room, what was different things that he did, that he does on the football field. You know, of course, I played against him twice, but it's still like it's like one of your coworkers. You know, you'll have a better answer, you know, for your coworkers than I would. You know, just even at me being around them. You know, so I think it's kind of more of me asking my teammates more questions than them asking me.
You obviously don't know my coworkers.
Yeah, that was a good one.
What's the key to blocking out outside distractions this week?
The key is, I mean, just wanting to get a win, regardless of the opponent, regardless of who we're playing. We know that we aren't playing up to the Patriots standard, and at the end of the day, regardless of who we're playing, come Sunday, we need to get a win regardless.
Separate from you're going to be in the middle of this game, does any football fan part of you just appreciate the magnitude of, you know, like everything that's kind of going on around it, and it's a unique game for some obvious reasons?
Yeah, Sunday Night Football, you know, this is, you know, one of the biggest stages. You're going to have, you know, so many viewers watching this game, friends and family, you know, so it's definitely exciting, you know, anytime you get a primetime game, you know, especially this is my first one being here at home, you know, so I'm definitely excited.
That's it.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
you. Appreciate it.